Saruei! You cannot say Jap! That's racist! And again, that's something the Americans decided to create. Why do they call it a hot dog? And the Americans were acting like Jews and eating your dogs. The Americans, during World War II, they were pretty racist against one another. And that's you, the Americans, you're fucking too hard. French? We only the British and the Germans. We have no piggies with the Japanese. What define American food? You got burgers. What else is American? Bro, it have tortilla. It's Mexican, you... I take a shower one day, skip the next days, and take it again the next day. I think it's fine if you don't shower every single day. Like, you shower, you don't shower, and then you shower again, like day per day. But if you're in a relationship, you better wash every single day, you filthy f***. I wouldn't let you get near me if you don't take a shower and you don't clean that of yours. And I'm saying yes because I'm straight! So if you're a woman and you're getting upset, then get f***ed. I'm sorry, don't get it personally. I think women are very pretty. I wouldn't mind pushing my tongue into their mouth, but I wouldn't want them as my partner because women are too complicated and I like the simplicity of a man that are as cute as a golden retriever. Why do they call it a hot dog, by the way? And the American is a child who can explain why your f***ing hot dog is named a hot dog. Or you tell me back then you were acting like savages and eating your dogs. Is that so? I know there's countries that still eat dogs. It's crazy. I guess you got to be very freaking broke to eat animals. Like pets. Because it's a hot dog. But that's not a dog you're eating. That's cow. Oh my goodness! Hey, you're like me, getting arthritis in your hand. That's because you're fapping too hard and way too often. Our generation are gonna have a ton of arthritis in both our right and left hand. Yeah, only fap twice a day. That's already too much for me. Normally, the normal people, they are too busy to work, have a girlfriend or a boyfriend, and to rest after a long day of work. So normally, people are already tired at the end of the day, so they will only flap maybe, let's say 2 to 3 times a week. If you're starting to fap every day, maybe consider it too much, but I don't know because I do it very often too. But I'm a streamer, that's a different story. I'm always home. We're talking about the average people. I'm not part of the average. I don't know if you got a job. You gotta think about your decision in your life now. Sometimes I wonder about how straight Saruei is. Okay, I'm going to tell you right now. I'm straight as I will never date a woman in my life. I don't mind kissing a woman. I don't mind finding them pretty. I don't mind masturbating to video with girl kissing. But I would never date one and I would never have sex with one. For men, sex, and sex. That's different. I got easy peasy, lemon squeezy. I'm gonna teach you something tonight, guys. Lemon squeezy is apparently something that originally wasn't lemon squeezy, but it was Japanese-y, and it was during World War II because the Americans, of course, during World War II, everyone hated each other, so they were pretty racist against one another. But instead of saying back then lemon squeezing, they were saying Japanese-y or something like that. Anyway, this is the origin of it, and I never knew about it. And I don't remember how I, found it out. But, here you go. You know now. So every time I say, lemon squeezy, I almost feel like, oh my God, I'm saying a racist joke. But I'm like, but no. But they don't know. But now you know. And that's you, the Americans, who did it after Pearl Harbor. Pearl Harbor!
Saru's so straight she likes men kissing, making it gay.
I love so much men that seeing 2 men kissing is even better. You don't understand. You cannot, okay, hear me out. You cannot judge me if you're a man and you're like, she's watching 2 men kissing, disgusting. Meanwhile, you're straight as and you masturbate to women that are making out, okay?
Fellas, is it gay to kiss Saruei? I mean you literally kissing someone who loves.
Who loves dick? Got censored, but I finished the sentence for you guys. Okay, I just want to make things very clear between you and I. Don't say it's weird that I like watching men making out and having sex when you watch girl making out and having sex. That's just how straight I am. I love men.
Be honest, dating Saru's gotta be pretty gay cause God knows she's gonna blackmail you into letting her sit in the cuck chair while you get it on with a soldier.
What? Oh no, I think I wouldn't be able to date somebody who's like bisexual, because that means I need to be not scared only of other women. It means I have to be scared of other men as well. No, I'm not gonna chain you up. Come on, I can be jealous but not that jealous. Come on. In France we don't really eat pancakes, it's always crepes. And we eat multiple crepes because they are so thin. But pancakes are so thick in America. You know, I only went once in America. It was in Las Vegas, because it was for TwitchCon like 2 or 3 years ago now. I don't remember. It had been incredible to go for the first time in a dinner, because I got fries with bacon and eggs. And after I was like, oh, I'd like to try their pancakes. And they gave me pancakes about this size and this big. And I'm like, I can only eat one. That's way too thick! So I couldn't even finish it. But it was good. But goddamn, I felt really freaking fat when I left America, that's for sure. I was really happy to get back home, because I was thinking, oh, finally some fresh and healthy food, woohoo! And then I realized, wait, what defines American food? You got burgers, you got hot dogs, okay, that's good. I like both of them, that's fine. But what else is American? And then I'm realizing all of my American friends, they just brought me in different places that simply were not American. It was Japanese or either Mexican food, and I was like, wait a minute, burritos is American? No, burritos, I'm sure it's Mexican, bro. Burritos have tortilla. It's Mexican, you bitch. Hey, I don't hate people who cannot, eat animals or cheese or fish or whatsoever. I think it's very honorable of them to not eat any of those. Like, you care about animals, and that's pretty cute. As long as you don't force others into not eating animals, and that's all good. I think I remember, like, I knew somebody who said he was a vegetarian because he felt like puking about the idea of eating meat, apparently. And it was like, wow, that's so strange. And I guess it's because they felt just too much empathy towards the animal. But I can understand the idea behind it, and the sentiment. One day I wrote on my schedule a long time ago for a stream that we were going to do Japanese candy tasting stream, but it was too long. So I wrote it Jap candy tasting. And some people were saying, Saruei, you cannot say Jap. That's racist. And I'm like, what? That's racist. What do you mean? And yeah, apparently it's racist to just shorten the word Japanese to just GAP. And I didn't know that. I was blown away, but we are learning every day, so now you know. And again, that's something the Americans, decided to, create. Not me. French people, French? Us? We only had the British and the Germans. We have no piggies with the Japanese. I get more, cheese maybe for after. And Revitus. We're open-minded. Maybe he just went out from an hospital where this kid with cancer were dying, and he's bringing a lot of happiness to them. He's a hard worker and a nice person. I can tell from here. Good evening, sir. How is it going? You look tired. I had a long day twisting balloons, and now I'm hungry. Could I get a hot dog and a coffee, please? Of course, sir. I got you. See, that's why you should never judge people. He's not some creepy monster. He's just a regular dude in a clown costume. Why women play cooking instead of cooking? Ramona, why aren't you trying to find a wife to and put babies in a baby instead of being in some VTubers chats? Ooh, that's kind of a loser mentality. What are you doing with your life, you f***ing loser? Well, I mean, that implies to me, why am I here to begin with? I'm not trying to be insulting. I know what I am, but you need to realize what you are too. I didn't like Saruei at first. I really hated her, but after a while, she grew on me, and being on the Discord made me realize I was wrong. Wow, that's a really crazy thing to actually, reveal, but like, may I ask why you hated me? That's easy. It was your personality at the time. It was 3 years ago. Oh, you just didn't like the fact I just was very straightforward. Back then, I was trying to walk very much less on eggshells. I was like, you don't like me, then f off. I mean, I'm still like, in this kind of mentality, but I'm a bit more understanding when people share their opinion, though. I still don't understand, what I must have done 3 years ago for you to hate me. Because hate is a very strong word. I don't hate a lot of people. Maybe one. Just one person. I've been hating them for over 5 years. No, 2%, sorry, because there's also that dude who scammed me a few years back. So that's not a lot, and when I hate them, it means I'm gonna hate you forever. That's a strong word. If it's some streamer I don't like, I don't care, It's not hate. Hating is strong, it's active, Every time you think about that person, it's actively messing up with your emotions and your feelings. I'm actually scared of Saruei. Why are you being such a pussy of being scared of a French lady? You can say you're just scared of women, because yeah, that's what I am. You should appreciate more women that are a bit more straightforward and dominant with you, because at least, they are not lying in your face and they are straightforward with the things they want. So at least you won't be faking, I wonder, what did she mean by this message? Oh, the other day she was upset, but she didn't tell me, what was the reason? Oh no, women are so complicated. Well, with a dominant woman, you won't. I mean, I'm not dominant, but my personality is dominant, though. So you should appreciate more women that are straightforward with you, that are a bit scary, but at least, they're a bit more friendly and more understanding. Bye! Bye-bye! Bye!